Morning everyone and welcome back to another week of maths. This week we are going to be looking at subtracting two-digit numbers. Okay, this is what we're going to be doing today. We will move on to three-digit numbers later on in the week. But today we are just going to be using counters, okay, to subtract two-digit numbers. So for step 1, we are going to subtract two-digit number and ones. For step 2, we are going to subtract a two-digit number and tens. And then for step 3, we're going to subtract two-digit numbers from a two-digit number. Okay, we still have the same steps to follow from last week. We need to make sure we are following our steps very carefully to make sure that we are working systematically and accurately. So as mathematicians, we need to be very, very accurate. Okay, so we need to make sure we are following our steps. Our step 1 today is to make sure that our counters are partitioned into tens and ones. So all our tens are in one column and our ones are in another column. We are then going to cross off the counters that are being subtracted. So if you're going to subtract ones, we are only going to cross off the ones. If we're subtracting tens, we're only going to cross off the tens. When we get to step 3 and we are subtracting tens and ones, we always start in the ones and then we come back to the tens. Okay. Our third step, once we have crossed off our tens and our ones, is to total each column and add to combine for our answer. Now, if we left our digits as, for example, 20 and 1, we are going to end up with 20 and 1. We need to make sure we combine them to make the answer 21 because 20 and 1 is not the complete answer. Okay, so let's look at step 1. We need to make sure we are following these steps. So I've already done step 1. I've partitioned my counters. Let's have a look at my number sentence. I have 88, take away 6. So I need to partition my tens, 8 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 8 ones. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 88. Okay, so I need to cross off the counters that are being subtracted. So I'm going to get my pen. I'm going to work in red for ones. So I need to cross off 6 ones. So let's cross them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm crossing off 6 ones. Okay, so now I need to do my step 3, which is total each column and add them. So total each column first and then add them to combine. So let's total this column. I have 2 counters left in the ones and I still have 80 here. I have 8 counters, so I have 80. Okay, now I need to add them together. So 80 plus 2 is going to give me 82. 82 is my answer for this number sentence. So 88, take away 6 is 82. I want you to pause the video and I want you to have a go with 57, take away 5. So you can cross off the counters, you can draw your counters, making sure that you partition them into tens and ones, and then cross off the ones that are being subtracted. Then you need to total each column and add them together. Okay, so pause the video and have a go. Okay, welcome back. Let's have a look at how we solve 57 take away 5. So my first step is to partition. I've got 5 tens here for 50 and I have 7 ones here for my 7. I need to take away 5 ones. So I'm going to cross off 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to cross off that one at the bottom there. 5 ones. Okay, now I know I haven't done anything with my tens, so let's add them up. Okay. I have 1, 2. I have 2 ones left. And like I said, I know I haven't done anything with my 10, so I should still have 50 here. Okay, 5 tens. So my last step is to add them together. 50 plus 2 equals 52. Okay, hopefully you all got that correct. So you can go off and do your step 1 independently and then come back and have a look at step 2. Okay. Let's look at step 2. Our steps are exactly the same this time. We haven't changed anything, but if we look at our number sentence, we can see that we have 96 take away 20. So our number sentence tells us we are only taking away tens this time. There are no ones to subtract. So we're going to make sure we are partitioning our counters, tens, ones, and we're going to cross off our tens. So let's have a go. 96 take away 20. So I'm going to take off 2 tens, 10, 20. And I need to now total each column. Well, I know I didn't do anything with my ones, so I still only have 6 ones. Let's count up my tens to see what happened to my tens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 tens, which means I have 70. Okay, I have 70 in my tens column and 6 in my ones, so together they make 76. So 96 take away 20 is 76. Okay, you need to have a go now with 69 take away 30. So 69 take away 30. Make sure you're partitioning your counters into tens and ones. Make sure you're counting your counters to make sure you have 6 tens and 9 ones. And then you're going to take off 30. Okay, pause the video and have a go. Welcome back. So let's see how you got on. So we have partitioned our counters for step 1. We have 6 tens, 2, 4, 6, and we have 9 ones. Okay, 3, 6, 9. Can you see how I'm using my times tables by counting in threes to count my 9 and my counting in twos to count my 6? Okay, you could count in threes as well. It's entirely up to you. So we are subtracting here. We are subtracting tens. We are subtracting 3 tens. So let's cross them off. 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3 tens we are subtracting. Okay, now we need to follow our last step, which is total each column. So I didn't do anything to my ones, so I know I still have 9 ones. Okay, and I have 3 tens here. I know that because 6 take away 3 is 3, so 60 take away 30 is going to be 30. Okay, and I could just go 10, 20, 30. So 30 plus 9 is going to be 39. And I know that because if I look over here, I have 0 in my ones column plus 9. So 0 plus 9 is 9. And 3 tens plus no tens is still 3 tens. So it's 39. Okay, 39. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so go off and do step 2 now and come back to have a look at how we are going to do step 3. Right, let's talk through how we are going to do step 3. So step 3, we are following the same 3 steps once again. We are making sure we're partitioning our counters into tens and ones. We're going to cross off the counters that are being subtracted, and we're going to total each column and add to combine for my answer. Let's look at our number sentence. We have 89 take away 24. Now, I have a tens digit that I need to subtract, and I have a ones digit that I need to subtract. So I need to work very carefully and I need to do step by step. Okay, I need to make sure I'm working systematically and accurately. So let's have a look at how we are going to do it. Step 1 says partition my counters into tens and ones. So I have 89. So I have 8 tens here, 2, 4, 6, 8. And I have 9 ones, 3, 6, 9. I have partitioned my counters into tens and ones. And now I need to take away 24. So we know we always start in the ones column. So let's get our red pen for our ones. We need to take off 4 ones. So let's cross off 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm taking away 4 ones. And now I need to take away 2 tens. I need to take away 20. So 1, 2 tens, 10, 20. Okay. Now my third step is that I need to total each column and then combine them. So let's total my ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 ones. I then have to total my tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, I have 60 in my tens column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 60 is 6 tens. Okay. And then I need to add them together. So 60 plus 5 equals 65. So my number sentence for 89, take away 24, is 65. Okay, now I want you to pause the video and have a go with 96, take away 61. What you are going to do is make sure you follow your 3 steps. Partition your counters, cross off the ones, cross off the tens, total each column, and then combine them. Off you go, pause the video. Okay, welcome back. Let's have a look at how you got on. So let's get our red crossing off pen for our ones. So we have 96, we have 9 tens and 6 ones. We've partitioned our counters. We now need to subtract our ones and then our tens. Okay, so we are taking away 1, so we need to cross off one of the ones counters. Okay, now let's look at our tens. We are taking away 6 tens, which is 60, so we need to take away 6 tens on our counters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to take off 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, now we need to total them up and see how many we have all together. Let's start in our ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still only have 5 ones. Let's have a look at our tens. 10, 20, 30. We have 30 because we have 3 tens in our tens column. Okay, we have 3 10 counters. That means we have 30. Then we need to add them together. 30 plus 5 is 35. So my number sentence is 96, take away 61 is 35. Okay, now off you go. You can go and try step 3 independently. Remember, you can come back to this video if you need to. We will see you again tomorrow for our subtraction, our next lesson in subtraction.